an analogy that you used, Elliot, that I really like is the idea of pets versus cattle for managing workloads. And we've seen a trend at Coder where people take their pet laptop and they make a pet workspace in Coder. And if that workspace gets deleted, it's a similar situation. It's 2 or 3 years worth of, the perfectly crafted dot files or something. And all of a sudden, this thing that's designed to be ephemeral is actually really, really important to the user. And this kind of reminds me of stories that I've heard of organizations who do a transformation to the cloud. And they take their like VMs and their on-prem VMware, and they just take it, they lift it, and they put it right in the cloud. So I'm curious, both of your perspectives on this and how you see the migration over time of these workloads into something that's more ephemeral. Off camera, we talked about both of you have kind of specific techniques on how you promote more ephemerality, and I'm curious how you see this evolving over time as well.
Yeah, I think one of the big things. So we do the typical. We will mount a home drive so the user specific files can stay persistent. We use dotfiles, so for those that know how to use them, so they can with ShamWow. So yeah, with a specific tool that we actually end up both using to manage those dotfiles. And I think the next thing is really about session management. Like nothing is worse than when you do have everything set up and you're running a process, or you have some things open and then, you have some environment variables set and dinner happens and you have to leave and your workspace shuts down, and then you wake up the next day and they're all gone. So I think session management is really that next space where you can really focus on providing what it feels like a persistent experience to when it's ephemeral underneath. So the user isn't just dropped off the cliff, so to speak.
If there's anyone from Terraform listening, Amazon does support suspended state. It's just you don't. But if you did support it, I played around a bit with the idea and I tried everything I could to hack this into Terraform. Yeah. I'm looking at you, whoever's working on it. But I tried to get suspended state, and it was actually a really interesting solution for just suspending the state every time the workspace shuts down and bringing it back up, and it was performant. It kept, and it worked. And I was like, I think that might be where I end up trying to push things if Terraform can get support for just that one state. I'll be interested.